Today, we will be going over a new feature that has been added to PracticeMatch's virtual career fair platform, Healthcare Fairs. We are now offering the opportunity to add extra screening questions for candidates to answer before entering your booth. With the addition to this feature, we hope to help ensure that only qualified individuals proceed and enter your booth based on their responses. This feature is 100% optional, but has been highly requested by many of our exhibitors. To add these screening questions, you will fill out the pre-screening questions page on the booth creation form that is sent over by your PracticeMatch representative. On that page, you will add any additional questions you would like to ask a candidate before entering your booth. If you choose to add the pre-screening questions, here's what a candidate would see when attempting to enter your booth. As you can see, there are two different formats to choose from: open-ended and/or multiple choice. The open-ended questions will not qualify nor disqualify a candidate from entering your booth. They're solely intended to provide you with any additional information for you to read about the candidate while you are chatting with them. You can see an example of this in the third screening question asked on this page, asking the candidate if they have a geographic preference. For this specific example, the candidate would then answer here what their geographic preferences are, and you would be able to view their answers while chatting with that candidate. The second option are multiple choice questions. With multiple choice questions, you are able to use them to determine candidate eligibility for booth entry. On the pre-screening questions form that you fill out, you will input the question that you would like to be asked, as well as the possible answers that the candidate could give. After listing those possible answers, you will also need to indicate out of those answers which ones should allow candidate entry or exclude that candidate from entering the booth. It is important to note that if more than one multiple choice question is exclusionary, a single exclusion marked response from that candidate will deny them from booth entry, regardless of how they respond to the other questions. Consider this carefully when selecting questions to ensure the screening criteria matches the candidates you're aiming to include. Once a candidate answers the pre-screening questions and is able to enter your booth, you will find their responses listed at the top of their event registration answers. If a candidate fills out your booth pre-screening questions and their answers are inapplicable to the candidates you are looking for, they will be notified that there are currently no open opportunities at your organization that match what they are looking for, and they will then be prompted to return back to the event fairground. Again, this is an optional feature, and it does not have to be used at every fair. The pre-screening questions will need to be created and requested for each fair that you would like them applied to. We are able to transfer your screening questions, so if you'd like to reuse any or all questions from a previous event, please just let your PracticeMatch representative know. On that same note, you do not have to use both formats of questions to take advantage of this feature. If solely using open-ended or solely using multiple choice questions would be most beneficial to your organization's experience, you will only need to fill out that area on the pre-screening form. If you have any questions regarding this new feature, please feel free to reach out to Alexis Stevens at astevens@practicematch.com. Thank you.